A1A.Productions videos and broadcasts are for educational and entertainment purposes only. Copyright disclaimer under Section 107 of the Copyright Act 1976. Allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, and research. Fair use is a use permitted by copyright statute that might otherwise be infringing. Non-profit, educational, or personal use tips the balance in the favor of fair use.
Welcome back to the weekly Trop 40 Countdown.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Trop 40 Countdown. The Trop 40 is the official Radio A1A countdown of the top 40 of tropical Americana music by independent singer-songwriters. The Trop 40 is sponsored by a carefully selected group of A1A Paradise experts. Please support our sponsors who help to keep tropical Americana music alive and live. Thank you to the listeners of Radio A1A and especially to the independent singer-songwriters of tropical music for sharing their amazing songs featured in Radio A1A programming. And now, here's your host for this exclusive Trop 40 Countdown. Hello there, everyone, and welcome to the live broadcast, also the broadcast on video that we're sending to the world, hopefully. Hi, everyone. On the phone and on the line with me is Dale Clemens from MyWorldMeds.com. Are you there, Dale?
Hey, Harry. How are you, buddy?
I'm doing fine, sir. You sound good today. Is everything okay?
Yeah, everything's great, thanks. And yourself?
Well, we couldn't be finer. We are all packing for the flocking. You know what a flocking is, of course. I introduced you to that, I think, a few years ago.
Yeah.
Are you still blaming me, or are we still friends?
We're gonna leave it at a few years ago. Yeah, we don't have to put numbers up against that. But, no, I'm doing the same thing actually. As you know, we're planning a pretty big event at Meeting the Minds, and just trying to get the road show together, so to speak.
Well, the road show is for sure. It's grown over the years, and this year we've got a lot of sponsors. But we've come a long way because you at the beginning of this year said you believed in the Trop 40, and you put your name on top of it, or the name of your business, and thank you very much, because it makes it possible for us to afford to have this poll that costs some money to put out there. And you are, I need to ask permission, since you are our sponsor, and the reason I do this every Sunday, other than the fact that I love this music. Isn't it great music? Isn't this some unbelievable damn music, Dale?
Yeah. We uncover, or let's just say via our vehicle, a lot of unbelievably good music gets uncovered or discovered. Or revealed, whatever term you want to use. We hear some great stuff over our pipes.
Yes, we do get those, and we are going to be featuring some of those on stages that stretch from Cape Coral all the way down to Key West, and lots of stuff in between. But thank you so much for making it possible for us to do this every week, and get the word out about MyWorldMeds.com, which I think is pretty damned important, if you want to know the truth. I just did a benefit yesterday, broadcast for musicians on the Gulf Coast Musicians Medical Fund, and for minor medical, the doctor visiting for the drugs, that covers if you don't have insurance. And I mentioned MyWorldMeds.com to them yesterday, and he said, "Oh my goodness, this is exactly when someone has to have the kind. What kind of MyWorldMeds.com meds do you deliver?"
Well, here our specialty is the brand, and not to be redundant, but specialty medications, the ones that just really break the bank. That's where we're able to step in with our multinational pharmacy deliver, which meets all the FDA, what are called Tier 1 standards.
Oh, my goodness.
But that's where we really step in. And even folks that are with Medicare, everybody is subjected to that donut hole. And we have great programs to help people stay out of the donut hole, or at least not get swallowed. So, that's really our forte. If you're getting other meds from us and you need help with a generic, we'll be glad to do that. But quite frankly, that's not where you're going to find your savings with My World Med.
I understand, but this is where
expensive stuff.
This is where I find a specific. I wanted to ask you a question, and I usually like to know the answer beforehand, but I don't know, because this question comes from a charity and says, okay, 800 number, the musician's called in, he's got his prescription, he calls myworldmed.com, and he's got to have some insulin delivered. And the charity gets on. Can the charity get on the phone on the third party and pay for that?
Yeah, that's not a problem at all. Our restrictions that are dictated kind of by the FDA allowance is the medication be delivered in a 90-day supply directly to the patient or the prescribed party. And who pays for it is really not a problem.
Okay.
It's the fact that the med has to go directly to the patient.
The key was customer service. Was there a person there that would facilitate that third party? Because this charity has to speak to the pharmacy, and they will pay it. So there you go, folks. So we have put together, hopefully, the possibilities of some the Gulf Coast Musicians Medical Fund. A foundation, a real foundation. 5th year that we're exploring ways to bring all these parties together through what, Dale? The music. Duh.
Yeah. That's our commonality, right?
It's why you're here. I know. I know I'm not that pretty, even though I've grown.
Year after year. Yeah.
Yeah, thank you.
No, you're right, Harry. You're for once, you're 110% right, because you're not that damn pretty.
Oh, wow. Are we going to have some fun following the flock this year?
Man, I'll tell you what. Hey, if I could take a moment for a little stab. Mm-hmm. I'm throwing this little contest called the Sweet Sweet, where you just have to go to our website, enroll in our newsletter, and you're entered into the contest.
Now, listen up, you all out there. Listen to this.
Yeah, it's been going on a while. We've probably got about 300 or 400 entrants. And all you have to do is go to myworldmeds.com.
Yeah.
Scroll down and you'll see the Parrot Head section, and it'll say enter contest, something like that. But it's just that easy. Leave us a message. It makes a difference. We're basically picking from 4 different categories.
Yeah.
That being
contest, y'all.
What Harry, it's amazing. We've got everything from first time moms bringing their kids for the first time,
right,
to honeymoons. I can't tell you how cool it is to see all the comments and
neat.
People really appreciative of My World Med sponsoring the beach stage. So those words are always nice. But we're breaking it up into 4 categories, and then you are going to pick live on the radio on Halloween.
Me?
Yeah, Angela and I are going to come blowing in, and we're coming in because we've got to get there early for Meeting the Mind. So we're coming in to Key Largo on the 31st. I'll have everything put together, and then you or someone that you designate.
If one of you
pick the winners.
If one of you comes dressed as my ex-wife, there may be a shooting. I'm telling you, man. There may be I'm a Key Largo person.
It's okay, Harry.
I know people.
I went to the brunette side. Do not worry.
Oh, good. Yeah.
It's all good. I won't come in blonde on you. Move on.
It's Halloween.
Let's move on.
You do know that I can't be responsible. It's Halloween in Key Largo.
Hey, do you know Fantasy Fest starts today?
And the Caribbean Club.
I mentioned that.
And by the way, we get the people that on the way back from Fantasy Fest. Oh, dear God.
Mm-hmm. On the rebound, so to speak.
It is a combination of things that may going down into history as what? The last Parrot Head flocking for a while to the Keys in Key West, right?
Yeah, who knows what the future brings?
But isn't it
really
exciting?
don't know.
Isn't it
It is.
exciting?
It is. I think the organization's
Yeah.
evolving.
Yeah.
It's rocking the boat a little bit,
Yeah.
but change does that, and all good things seem to come with a little change.
And you know something though, in combination with the music, there's one other thing that we have to put our minds together, just like the Gulf Coast Musicians Medical Fund, and also Ocean Dreams Healing, and the Lone Palm Foundation, Brothers to Brothers, and all the people raising funds for the hurricane victims. It all comes to what? Party with a purpose.
That's right.
That
Blood drive. Blood drives,
right? Blood drives. Some of these charities, the Alzheimer's Foundation in Cape Coral, I'm booked there. I don't even know if I have internet, Dale, but I'm booked there to just be there to pay my money to the hotel to support and buy. I don't even drink. I'm gonna buy rum drinks for somebody so that we can support the area. That's what we needed in the Keys after the Hurricane Irma. We needed you to come spend your money.
Well, we're going to do some of that.
Well, for Cape Coral, that's what Follow the Flock has always been about: is to take that money.
And it's out. And Alzheimer's.
Yeah, Alzheimer's.
And Alzheimer's.
That whole business, and Rudy Cox is going to be there. Bless his heart, he's going to he's going to quit chainsawing for a morning and come do the stage. So that's what's happening. It's going to be something to be seen. But I will tell you this. Little do a lot of people know, and there's something special happening, that Ray Boone is up to something with a camera. Get ready, folks. And there's going to be a lot of cameras this time. This is a history-making Follow the Flock. Be there. If you can't be there, listen to it on Radio A1A. And if you can't hear this, you can hear this replay, because everybody's going to want to know how to win this green room visit. I didn't forgotten about the green room now.
The sweet.
The sweet. Sweet.
Yeah, there are 4 winners and they're +1, so 8 people total.
Hang on.
Gonna get to.
Is this over on Atlantic Boulevard, on the gay side of the Sweet? Is that where that is? Right next to the Scrub Club.
We haven't been assigned yet, Harry. It's gonna be a good time. Whatever it is, it'll be a good time. All welcome.
Oh man. That green room at the Casa is going to be amazing. Rob won't let me call it a green room, but I think it will be.
Well, yeah, that's in the back. That's going to be in the back. We're going to really treat that like a green room this year. And then, you're going to have the press room, and they're going to have a ready room, I think is what they're calling it, off of the green room. And that'll be artist only. No interviews, no nothing. That's where everybody gets to go and tune the guitar and get thinned out.
That sounds like a winner. It sounds like that they had too much press inside the green room and too many naked people for the press to be there last year.
Radio A1A had a presence. I mean, we were large and in charge.
That's why they're having a separate media area. Hey, we're Pirate Radio.
Well, Harry, while we're at it,
what?
I'd like to throw a special shout out to my friends over at Blue Chair Bay Rum.
Hey guys! They have
Frank
been a sponsor.
Anna Maria.
Yeah.
Frank's not going to be able to make it. He runs Florida. Anna Maria handles all of South Florida. They stepped up at the last minute and signed on to do the what's called the Pier Stage.
Hey.
And then they're coming on in a big way for next year, which has a lot to do with Follow the Flock as well. So it was just last minute Band-Aid. They were out on tour with Kenny this summer, and can you believe he spent all the money of his own damn rum company?
I promise you, if I owned a rum company, I would not only do that, I would already drink all the rum too. You know what I mean? Hey,
well,
Dale.
they're coming to town large and in charge in regard to making sure drink specials are going to be off the hook here. Are you ready for this?
I am.
Blue Chair Bay Rum drink specials. That's the coconut and the spice and the white and their whole deal. You go to any satellite bar at Meeting the Minds and your rum drink is $7.
Give me a break. You know, that's a
Where
15
you
or
get
20.
drink at Key West for $7.
Let me tell you something. They just solved one of the problems about the off-site events taking away from FIP.
Well,
Duh.
I mean, there's my little tidbit. I said we do some inside sneaks.
May I-
$7 for rum drinks this year at Meeting of the Minds. I told Rob Hill, I said, quote unquote,
Y'all
we're going to have some drunk monkeys.
Oh,
and
God.
I might be in a tree.
Tell me about it. But the thing about it is we're going to attract everybody else off the island. So that's what we've been trying to do, is to put some life back into Meeting of the Minds. And that's wonderful. And thank you. That is good news, Blue Chair Bay Rum. And it's good news, too, that I checked out and ordered a case and have a case here at the studio.
Well, I was going to say it's great rum. There's the best thing.
Well, we're in Alabama. So, hey, hurrah. The plans are to do some events here in Alabama, and hopefully Blue Chair Bay Rum, who has been a sponsor of Follow the Flock officially with some special drinks. I remember when we began all this, and this brings me and you to the topic I really wanted to go to today. And this is not just a tour about the music and all that sort of thing, but it's about the people, isn't it, Dale?
Oh, we've met our share of characters and played our part.
Kenny Burke is one of those, and he put up Blue Chair Bay Rum signs at Gill Dogs and on the front of that stage there that's shaped like a boat. And did we not have some parties when this pit stop party thing kicked off years ago?
Wow, it's funny you mentioned that, Harry. I posted
Kenny
some pictures
Burke
this year.
Yeah,
Kenny Burke, and at that, gosh, just a host of characters,
and hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of musicians have gone through the pit stop parties, and this year, just amazing. There's a group, man, that not many people have. I discovered them. Jeb Johnson has kept trying to shove them down my throat for 2 years. I get so much music sent to me, but when I finally listened to Senior Kegger, the song Senior Kegger, have you heard it yet, Dale? By El Wincho? Well, get ready, folks. It's about grandparents having a kegger, and it is absolutely perfect for Follow the Flock, buddy. They're going to be appearing on 2 of our stages, Follow the Flock. They're going to be at the Blue Marlin stage on Wednesday, the 2nd of November, and they are going to be on the stage at Ocean's Edge Resort there on the 4th of November. We have a shuttle coming from the Casa to Ocean's Edge for you to grab and make it there. And Dale,
that's bad. Harry, you still have suites available there, don't you?
There are some still available. We even have located some places on the waterfront on a boat, like on a houseboat and things.
It's just packing out, isn't it?
It is. This is going to be one for the history books and a farewell party there on Friday afternoon, Friday night at Ocean's Edge Resort. MyWorldMed.com is available 24/7 to answer your questions, right, Dale? MyWorldMeds.com.
There's certainly the ability to ask a question. I won't guarantee if somebody's answering 24/7, but we have a direct link to send us an email, a message. Our offices are open 9 to 5 Monday through Friday, but we're very attentive to your needs and help. So, Harry, if I could,
go.
A lot of us get us confused. It's just a mail order facility, and I like to point out that our folks really try to act as your advocate first and foremost, based on your situation: insurance, no insurance, self-pay, self-insurance, Medicare, Medicaid, whatever it may be. We try to get the whole story and help you make the best decision. And if our international medication program is the best decision, then we recommend that. But if we can direct you to a free program that'll help you get your medication at little or no cost, then we're going to do that as well. So call us and let us help you figure it out. That's what our folks really are good at.
That's the point. Where do they call you?
1-800 800-344-9331.
Man, that is so cool.
800-344-9331.
Please call that number, y'all, and just go in there, and that's where you can. But you got to go to myworldmeds.com to register for the sweet, right?
That's right, the sweet.
Ooh, man, do that. You'll learn something about that. It doesn't cost you a dime, and then dial the 800 number one more time with the 800 number, and then we're going to go back to the Trop 40.
It's 800-344-9331.
Well, my goodness. Can't wait to see you, big boy.
Halloween, big guy. You and I are going to party on Halloween.
Ooh, Lordy, don't
We're going to party with a purpose on Halloween. How about that?
It's the chills are running up my spine.
Oh, God.
See you,
right,
see you, brother.
Happy Trop 40, Harry. And to all our listeners, thank you so much for making us the number one show on the radio.
Yeah, isn't that the truth? See you, brother. Bye-bye.
Aloha, y'all. This is Donnie Brewer, and you're listening to the weekly Trop Rock Top 40 with Harry Tiford on Radio A1A, music for the road to paradise.
Hi, this is gold and multi-platinum recording artist Bertie Higgins. You're listening to Harry Tiford and the Trop Rock 40 on Trop Rock Music Association Radio Station of the Year, Radio A1A. Music for your road to paradise.
Hey everybody, this is Johnny Russell from the Beach Bum Band, and you are listening to the one and only weekly Trop 40 right here on Radio A1A.
Hi folks, this is singer-songwriter Daryl Clanton, and all my friends here in Tampa Bay listen to Harry Tiford on Radio A1A, music for the road to paradise.
Hello, this is Timothy Craig. Cleanse your soul in the Gulf of Mexico with Harry Tiford and the Radio A1A Trop Rock Top 40. Music for the road to paradise.
I'm Fred McFarland, and you're listening to my friend Harry Tiford and Radio A1A.
Hi, this is Radio A1A, The Road to Paradise, and I want to thank you for listening to me, Don Middlebrook, right here on the station that runs the best trop rock in the world. Take it, Harry.
Thank you, Don Middlebrook. And coming up in January, we're going to raise some more funds, build some more stuff up in the Mexico Beach area for some palm trees and some support for their hurricane relief when they were blown away a couple of years ago. We're in the Trop 40 Countdown live on Radio A1A. And thank you, Radio A1A listeners, for tuning in and listening to this show, which is kind of a wrap before we hit the road on Follow the Flock for a couple of 3 weeks. The Trop 40 will return on November. We're going to be into November, ladies and gentlemen, when we return. We will return on November the 20th, Sunday, November the 20th, live at noon Eastern, as always, and 11 Central. This broadcast is a Radio A1A broadcast. Usually we broadcast simultaneously on Cruisin' Country Radio. That server's going through some updates. We're at number 10 this week in the Trop 40 Countdown, and want to thank myworldmeds.com for making this broadcast and all of this possible, and what we're doing here. And also a special thank you. Oh, wait just a minute. Let me switch this camera. One more thing. We don't have a lot of commercials, but Jimmy Buffett, A Good Life All the Way by Ryan White. I'm holding a book here. If you're going to be following the flock, this is one you should read prior to on the plane. I read it on the plane from the Keys to Olympia, Washington, a 6-hour flight. And it was a great read if you want to know the ins and outs of, especially early in Mobile, Alabama, and Jimmy Buffett and so forth. Jimmy Buffett, A Good Life All the Way. And wow, I'm so fortunate to have a signed autograph copy. Oh. And the next thing is our sponsor, Chip Bell, has a series of books that, frankly, you could have 3 or 4 or a good bit of the series, the Jake Sullivan Mystery Series, all books titled in the name of a Jimmy Buffett song. A Meeting of the Minds is a Jimmy Buffett fan club convention. That book by Ryan White, that's a good book to prepare you for the historical aspect. the world of that and how it's developed and the characters that it, then you should read chipbellauthor.com for those books. He's a sponsor of Follow the Flock as well. Man, it's been a great Trop 40 countdown, and now it's time for number 10 in the Trop 40 and a couple from Key West. B-Man and Michelle living here in Key West.
There was a time when things weren't right. Living my days and I'm fighting the fight. Had it up to here, so I took a break from it all. So I jumped on a plane and I headed south, where the tide push in and fade out, soaking up the rays from sunrise to sunset. I'm alive and fine, yeah, I'm living here in Key West. I've got the sun in the sky and the sea at my chest. I've got a beach in my backyard that looks out to the bay. White sand between my toes, I could stay here all day. Living here in Key West. Every morning feeling born again, walking that beach before the sunshine begins to brighten my day with those warm sunny rays. Later in the day I'll be all laid back, playing tour guide in my old kayak, gliding through the mangroves, soaking up this life I love. 'Cause I'm alive and fine, yeah, I'm living here in Key West. I've got the sun in the sky and the sea at my chest. Got a beach in my backyard that looks out to the bay. White sand between my toes, I can stay here all day. Living here in Key West. Spend my evenings at the Second Chance Bar, laying in my hammock, counting my lucky stars. 'Cause I'm loving life right here on my own sandbar. 'Cause I'm alive and fine, yeah, I'm living here in Key West. I've got the sun in the sky and the sea at my chest. Backyard that looks out to the bay. White sand between my toes, I can stay here all day. Living here in Key West. Whoa, Key West. Living here in Key West. Whoa, Key West. Living here in Key West. Whoa, Key West. Loving my life in Key West. I'm loving my life in Key West.
Great guys down there. It's going to be a great trip down to Key West when we follow the flock and land down there sideways at the Ocean's Edge Resort there at our Follow the Flock. I guess that you would call it the finale, where we're going to have Jeff Dayton. He sent me some brand new music. And thank you so much, singer-songwriters who've I've got it piled up. Good, great, gosh almighty, there's some good music coming in. Thank you so much. Daryl Clanton's up next. Let me tell you something. This man holds the record for the number one songs in the Top 40, and he's got a group he's bringing down for the Halloween is going to be nuts because these guys kick it off at the Caribbean Club. It's called Rock the Dock, and his band, Bad Habit.
Hey everyone, this is singer-songwriter Daryl Clanton. Thanks for listening, and please keep your internet radio station tuned to Radio A1A, music for the road to paradise.
We're gonna rock the dock till the break of dawn. We're gonna dance and sing, baby, all night long. Feels so good you don't wanna stop. Come on, baby, let's rock the dock. We're gonna get the guitar, we're gonna get the drum, we're gonna get the bass man, we're gonna have some fun. It'll be a night we can't remember, friends we can't forget. Down there by the water, baby, that's about as good as it gets. I'm gonna rock the dock till the break of dawn. We're gonna dance and sing, baby, all night long. Just so good you won't wanna stop. Come on, baby, let's rock the dock. We're gonna make some music, we're gonna drink some rum, we're gonna have a good time out there in the sun. Then we'll take the nighttime, and then we'll take the stars and have ourselves a party at the waterfront tiki bar. Gonna rock the dock till the break of dawn. Gonna dance and sing, baby, all night long. Feels so good you don't wanna stop. Come on, baby, let's rock the dock. Gonna rock the dock till the break of dawn. I'm gonna dance and sing all night long. Feels so good you don't wanna stop. Come on, baby, let's rock the dock. Oh, it feels so good I don't wanna stop. Come on, baby, let's rock the dock. Feels so good you don't wanna stop. Come on, baby, let's rock the dock.
Daryl Clanton, right there at number 9 in the Top 40 Countdown. Last week's number 1 has dropped this week, but not because it ain't good. Beth Travers as number 8 this week, Jamaican Time. Yeah. Woo.
We sailed on a sloop, John B, down to the West Indies where my grandfather used to go stock up on rum. Come of age, I slipped off the ship, right into the dubious grip of a voodoo man that took my hand and beckoned me come. To making my day, to making my night, to making me happy for the rest of my life, to making me running, to making time. A wild hair that moonlit night caused a wild run from my childhood life, and I fought for my freedom and I won. Drinking in the truths and all the joys and ecstasies of youth in a brew from the wildest fruit under the sun. You're making my day, you're making my night, you're making me happy for the rest of my life. You're making me running, you're making me coming, you're making a loving just right. Would you making time? Oh, drink like a pirate if you're gonna try it. It's what makes the sea wolves go mad. That steamy elixir from the magical pitcher, I drank every drop that he had. Ooh, you're making my day, you're making my night, you're making me happy for the rest of my life. You're making me running, you're making me coming, you're making the loving just right. But you're making time. You're making my day, you're making my night, you're making me happy for the rest of my life. You're making me running, you're making me coming, you're making the loving just right. Would you making time? You're making time. Would you making time? You're making time.
Show 'em. Go ahead. Dave Signs. We're going to have so much fun. Beth Travers right there at number 8 in the Trop 40 for this week ending October 23rd, 2022. And I'm switching over to a live feed here, video feed, on our Facebook page, and they'll be with us for about an hour, and then they go away. And they mute everything that you're going to be listening to in the replays if they can't get to it live. But YouTube is the place to go to hear this at the A1A Media YouTube channel, A1A channel. You can find it over there. And we're broadcasting especially on radio A1A to a lot of folks all over the world. Let's look at our magic IP address mirror and see who is listening to Radio A1A today through a Mozilla browser, Mozilla 5, the Russian Federation. Fort Mill, South Carolina. He's using an unusual thing because he's a techie. Houston, Texas. Clearwater, Florida. Radio Service 3 is listening, and they're masking their IP address, United States. Oh, yeah. Radio Service 3, that's, you're restreaming our stream, and pay us, please. Jewett City, Connecticut, indeed. Conselho do Mato Dentro, Brazil. Man, I botched that one, boys and girls. Jose Peixoto, that's who that is down there. And my brother with those brother Masons in Brazil, in the Grand Lodges of Brazil. Woodland Park, Colorado, Los Angeles, California, Nashville, Tennessee. A couple of more people masking their IP addresses on Apple iPhones. Ooh, Gainesville, Florida. University of Florida, there's a gator. That probably, I know who that is. We don't have many gators, you know. Well, never mind. I know we do. Here's Harrison, Arizona. No, that's Arkansas. Harrison, Arkansas. My goodness. Germany, through the online radio box service, who is providing it through to thousands of people, and several others listening throughout the world. Greetings to you. This is free radio, internet radio, and it's independent singer-songwriters who've been voted the top of their choices on Radio A1A streaming program, 24/7, Tropical Americana. And I talk way too much. Here's a guy that has very few words when you meet him, just a wonderful gentleman and an ambassador of the Ocean Dreams Healing Center in the Florida Keys and their world reach to bring healing and health and care to everyone, even the caregivers. And I think that's what's latched onto him, because he's needed the caregivers himself, and so have I. And we like each other too, which is rare sometimes. But Jeff Randall is a gentleman, and he's a great singer. And this song, Beaches, Boats, Babes, and Beer, man, it's one of my favorites. And if Jimmy Buffett, if you're listening, baby, this one needs to be covered. If not, bring this man on the stage and give him a record deal. Give me a record deal, Jimmy. Jeff Randall at number 7. Beaches, boats, babes, and beer. He's got it all loaded up on Radio A1A. Top 40. October the 23rd, 2022.
I came to the Gulf from the inland with a dream, a truck, and a farmer's tan. I bailed out of the hills and started to understand the moment my feet hit the sand. It's beaches, boats, babes, and beer, PBR pirates and pontoon buccaneers. It feels like heaven out on these piers with beaches, boats, babes, and beers. I came down this way to find a little time, a break in the action and some peace of mind. And when I passed that sunshine stateside, I found me a party on the coastline. Now it's beaches, boats, babes, and beer, PBR pirates and pontoon buccaneers. It feels like heaven out on these piers with beaches, boats, babes, and beers. Well, there ain't nobody got the blues or shoes. But we got beaches, boats, babes, and beers, PBR pirates and pontoon buccaneers. It feels like heaven out on these piers with beaches, boats. Yeah, we got beaches, boats, babes, and beer, PBR pirates and pontoon buccaneers. It feels like heaven out on these piers with beaches, boats, Bacardi and bikinis, and all of these beautiful babes and beers.
That's number 7 this week. And Jeff Randall right there. He'll be appearing at the pit stops all up and down from the Cape Coral all the way down to the Keys and Key West.
Welcome back to the weekly Trop 40 Countdown.
Wow, thank you, Shoeless Newman, and thank you for helping me throughout the past 2 or 3 hours, 3 hours, of the best music you'll ever hear, never hear, and possibly first time you've ever heard in your life on Radio A1A. That is our specialty, to make sure that these people have a place to play their music. And this young lady right here is one of those that is taking that step from that of a... hey, this is a school teacher, a former music teacher, a current employed school teacher. In her part-time is creating music in a studio with a band and going to be touring following the flock with us. So these individuals that donate these talents that they have and all that time, support them by booking them. Jenny Lee is this artist's name at number 6 this week, also known as Jenny Lee Brown, and several other names we can't say on radio. We could. We won't. Jenny Lee has written a song that is one of my favorites. And frankly, these songs are going to be picked up and collaborated, and these people are going to meet one. Already have. Songs are being sent to Jenny Lee, and Jenny Lee has songs she's sending to other singers to be shared to bring you, the listener, the best in music, original music. This one's called Show Me Your Tito's. It's number 6 in the Trop 40. Once again, she, like Jeff Randall, will be appearing at many of our Trop 40, our Follow the Flock. We have a bunch of events. Our Follow the Flock Pit Stop Party Tour. Here it is. I love saying this. Show me your Tito's. Oh, yeah. Jenny Lee.
It's been a hard day, a long week. Oh my God, I can't believe it's only Tuesday afternoon. Gonna give my girls a shout, going out. It's time to let her hair down, do the things we wanna do. Wearing jeans that are skin tight, but just right. The ladies are sitting up extra high. When we walk by, they're gonna look. 2 for 1, sex on the beach, skinny bitch all. Me and my girls, we're drinking them all. Every night is ladies' night when I'm with my crew. Not looking for anyone, just trying to have some fun. Show me your Tito's, raise your glass. Give me a 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll keep throwing them back. Show me your Tito's, raise them high. The more we drink, the less we think. Just having fun tonight. Show me your Tito's, yeah. I'm about 3 drinks in, starting to grin, feeling a buzz, let the party begin. Someone bring me the microphone, jamming like a rock star. I'm up on the bar. Where did I put the keys to my car? Who cares? I'm not going home, not yet. Somebody pour me a double. It's time to get in some trouble. Show me your Tito's, raise your glass. Give me a 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll keep throwing them back. Show me your Tito's, raise them high. The more we drink, the less we think. Just having fun tonight. Show me your Tito's, yeah. Show me your Tito's, yeah. Now it's time to reel it in. I got a function tomorrow, but before adulting begins, there is just one thing I know. Show me your Tito's, raise your glass. Give me a 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll keep throwing them back. Show me your Tito's, raise them high. The more we drink, the less we think. Just having fun tonight. Show me your Tito's, raise your glass. Give me a 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll keep throwing them back. Show me your Tito's, raise them high. The more we drink, the less we think. Just having fun tonight. Show me your Tito's. Is that a well drink? No. Show me your Tito's, yeah. Show me your Tito's.
Okay, I will. Wait, we don't have any Tito's here in the studio. But you can tell that she has probably had a couple of cups of it, and off she went and wrote a song about it, and it's at number 6 this week. And now, at number 5, we'd like to welcome a fellow that's also going to be appearing on the stages at Follow the Flock. And some of the stages, not as many as Jenny and Jeff and Harold Booth and some of the other ambassadors, but Mac is discovering this music, and his songs are climbing the charts, and his fans are discovering Radio A1A. Margarita Skies. Margarita Skies by Mac Martin is number 5. And this is the Trop 40 for 2022. Month of October, day 23.
Woke up this morning, you're still sleeping by my side. I can't believe what fun we had last night. We sang La Bamba Baby and we jumped in a conga line. The beat was driving us crazy, having fun under margarita skies. You look so beautiful when I look into your eyes, and your touch is magical. I want you in my life. You make me sing La Bamba Baby, make me jump in a conga line. Your beat is driving me crazy. I'm in love under margarita skies. Margarita skies and margarita moon, margarita music whenever I am with you. Margarita dream and margarita kiss. Why don't we just fall in love under margarita skies like this? Now it's evening, the sun is going down. It's time to get dressed up and go out on the town. We're gonna sing La Bamba Baby, gonna jump in a conga line. The beat is driving us crazy. We're in love under margarita skies. Margarita skies and margarita moon, margarita music whenever I am with you. Margarita dream and margarita kiss. Why don't we just fall in love under margarita skies? Under margarita skies. Under margarita skies like this.
Mac Martin, great song, number 5 in the Trop 40. Next up, this one came from out of nowhere, and they have some mutual fans that decided to go to the poll and say, okay, parrot heads, we're going to declare this. And this is a movement by musicians, folks, a songwriter and a couple of singers, singer-songwriters. A bunch of folks got together. A lyricist, Alvy King, I'm sure had something to do with this. But they voted this. They all got together and got their fans to vote this a number 4 song in the Trop 40. And it's Jay Patton and Juke Johnson, 2 styles, 2 singers singing this song. And it's called National Beach Vacation. And we're going to dedicate this to all the parrot heads coming down to Meeting of the Minds to Key West for the last time in a while. National Beach Vacation. It's number 4.
In these times of desperation, we all could use some inspiration. Might just save generations if we could take our nation on a beach vacation. Out on the sand, there's no left or right. Sunshine feels the same, both black and white. Turn off the news, put on a Trop Rock station. Walk barefoot in each other's shoes and have a national beach vacation.
We see we're much the same once we look around. Hard to be on an island and not find common ground. Just watch the sea and just groove to the sound.
I'd love to take our nation on a beach vacation. Out on the sand, there's no left or right. Sunshine feels the same to both black or white. Turn off the news, put on a Trop Rock station. We'll walk barefoot in each other's shoes and have a national beach vacation. Sit under a palm tree, watch the kids play.
Make love and understanding the topic of the day. Some salt and rehabilitation.
We all could use collaboration to reach our destination and have a national beach vacation.
Everybody come to paradise.
Have a national beach vacation. Staycation. Everybody have some fun. Some beach time. Some healing time. It's time to take our nation on a national beach vacation.
Follow the flock with us October the 30th through the 6th of November. And thank you, guys and gals and everybody responsible for that fine song in the Trop 40. Like I said, it was number 4. Number 3 this week by a brand new and award-winning group and guy and supporter of this music here, Andrew Dean and the Farm Machine. Number 3 this week with their song, Here in the Sun. Woo.
The river, it don't get any better. We have a great time when we all get together, laughing and a drinking and putting some good music on. We tie our boats together when it's sunny weather, Fish ain't fighting, but don't hook your neighbor. We all are here to have a little fun. 'Cause here in the sun, we have a weekend of fun. Setting into motion, we commence to float. The party is on while we are boating. Oh yeah. Jumping and swimming, now that's a given. Swimming to the sandbar, now that's really living. Time really goes by fast when you're having fun. Tubing or skiing, now who would be believing the weekend is over? We gotta be leaving. We'll all be meeting next weekend for some fun. 'Cause here in the sun, we have a weekend of fun. Setting into motion, we commence to float. The party is on while we are boating. Oh yeah. Cause here in the sun, we have a weekend of fun. Setting into motion, we commence to float. The party is on while we are boating. Oh yeah. Oh, don't get a sunburn. Hey, pass me another one of them cold ones. Fun in the sun. Billy, is that your trunks I see floating in the water? Oh, son.
Oh, yeah, Andrew Dean and the Farm Machine. It's number 3 this week in the Trop 40 Countdown, and I'm Harry T, and especially proud to be here after a wonderful day of raising funds for the Gulf Coast Musicians Medical Fund there in the Point, at the Point Restaurant in a Rarity Point in Pensacola, Florida yesterday with Webb Dalton and a fine collection of musicians there who've introduced me and Radio A1A and us to them. And some folks, Johnny Barbados was there. There was a gentleman by the name of Mac Walter, and just a ton of musicians there. Robbie Fleming, unbelievable artists from around the world came there yesterday to raise funds there. And we're going forward with our Trop 40, and we're going forward with the Follow the Flock and do all we can to support these causes. Here we are with our number 2 song this week. It is so great to have a lady climbing, and I've been promised that she may appear at the Radio A1A 10th anniversary, hopefully to be held at the Floribama. Lots of events coming up. We're close to the Floribama now here in LA studios, and hopefully we'll bring her and a lot of these artists to this studio and do some streaming. Oh, I ought to change so y'all can see who you talking to. Here we are. I'm Harry T. This is the Trop 40. This is the number 2 song, and this is Lazy Day, Melissa Ann.
Love how the wind caresses my hair. It's all tangled up in your fingers. Which footprint making memories as we dance? 'Cause it's beautiful all day. Yeah, it's beautiful all day. Holding our flip-flops hand in hand. Every crash and wave, oh, it's our soundtrack. Sunglasses can't distract me from your view as we sit in a paradise for two. And it's beautiful all day. Yeah, it's beautiful all day. Coconut oil and palm trees with a splash of kissing you. All lazy days are perfect spent with you. Coconut oil and palm trees with a splash of kissing you. All lazy days are perfect spent with you. Hey, hey, hey. A man, I think the sudden screen has gone to my brain. Funny how you make it hard for me to concentrate. I don't want to make any other plans except for sitting here holding your hand. And it's, whoa, it's a beautiful day. I let the ocean drown my worries away. I say, hey boy, oh, what do you say? I like to take a chance on you. 'Cause it's beautiful all day. Yeah, it's beautiful all day. Coconut oil and palm trees with a splash of kissing you. All lazy days are perfect spent with you. Coconut oil and palm trees with a splash of kissing you. All lazy days are perfect spent with you. And it's beautiful all day. Yeah, it's beautiful all day. It's beautiful all day. Corpus Christi.
And now a word from our Trop 40 sponsors.
Hi, this is Chip Bell. What does the Jake Sullivan series and Radio A1A have in common? Both will take you to that warm tropical beach you yearn for. So grab a book and start reading. And make sure you keep listening to Radio A1A, music for the road to paradise.
Hey, John McDonald here. If you're coming down to Key West for Meeting of the Minds, join us on the Jake Sullivan Cruise. Joe Downing and I will be performing. The date is Thursday, November 3rd. It's a brunch thing. We leave at 10 a.m. You will have a chance to win the entire Jake Sullivan series, written by author Chip Bell, who will sign all the books. So go to my website, johnmcdonaldmusic.com, for all the ticket information. Fins up.
Ahoy, Parrot Heads! On your way to Meeting of the Minds and going back to Isla Morada, stop at our pit stop parties to hear from Roger Sylvie and get your twist of lime with Jeff Randall to prime yourself for the Titty Tattoo with Harold Booth. Please stop and enjoy our party with a purpose to promote hope, healing, education, and relief with oceandreamshealing.org. That's oceandreamshealing.org. And remember, together we can help many. Cheers!
Radio A1A joins Parrot Heads in Paradise, inviting you to the 30th Annual Meeting of the Minds, presented by Margaritaville Island Reserve Resorts, with great music from stars like Nico Moon, Sister Hazel, Grammy winner Gramps Morgan, the Whelan Brothers, Mishka, Christian Bush, plus the Coral Reefer Band and dozens of other great artists performing where the Atlantic meets the Gulf in Key West. It all happens November 2nd to 6th. Visit motm.rocks to register for the 30th Annual Meeting
This is
of the
Florida
Minds.
Keys recording artist Roger Sylvie. I would like to take a moment to make sure that you are aware of Ocean Dreams Healing Center. They are a nonprofit whose mission is to provide hope, healing, education, and relief from the stresses of dealing with cancer and disease. They do great things for people in need and would welcome your support. Learn more at oceandreamshealing.org. Stay healthy and keep your toes in the sand.
Welcome back to the weekly Trop 40 Countdown.
Hi, this is Don Middlebrook, and thanks for listening to Trop Rock right here at the award-winning Radio A1A, The Road to Paradise. Take it, Harry.
Thank you, Don Middlebrook, and I'm looking forward to January's event there over in near Mexico Beach in Destin, Florida, at Lulu's. I think that's where that is. Panama City and all that area will be celebrating there with a live radio broadcast, hopefully, since I'm so near here in LA studios. And hi, everybody. This is a live broadcast, and this will be our last broadcast until the 20th of November as we pack it up and head for the Keys and make our presence known there, broadcasting live. The Follow the Flock Pit Stop Party. This will be our 7th or 8th, 6th, 7th. We get them so confused. We've been doing it a long time. We're going to have some fun with it. And it brings me to the point where I need to, kind of bring to the point of why this happens. And at some point, something really good happens in the process. Some people really get it. And one of the guys that gets it is Ray Boone. I'm wearing his T-shirt from a few years ago. Yes, and it has Follow the Flock stains on it, official. And he gets it. He is especially in compiling some things together, not only just writing some amazing music and bringing the attention of some really cool people from Nashville and from out west and all over the country, some great musicians in his process of producing the music that he brings to the Trop 40 each week. His name is Ray Boone. And his music is special. And he is number one this week, and the number one song for the next 3 weeks. And during our Trop 40 hiatus, that means he's number one during the Follow the Flock. And when we see each other, we'll just do a high five and go, yeah. And so will every other musician who get it. Every other singer-songwriter who gets it. I had one ask me, and he's got records and very successful. How do I get? All you do is send a song to us. We don't like covers. We want independent singer-songwriters singing a song, and it into the tropical world. And if it fits the Parrot Head world, it fits our world. Sometimes we edge out there in the world of trop rockabilly. Marissa Lynn, Trop Rockabilly, and we go to some other types of sounds and beautiful different combinations, like the National Beach Vacation, and those guys who got together and sent that up the ladder and said, hey, Parrot Heads, have a great National Beach Vacation. Don Middlebrook sends this song to all of you ladies who make all this happen. You girls that are going to dress up in some of the most unusual and beautiful colors, and you put Parrot Head ladies on top of that, it's going to be a coming out party and an event where networking is going to happen in the fashion world, in the Parrot Head worlds, and there's going to be some of those real, how can I say this without being offensive? Well, shoot, they're coastal beach girls. They're those beach girls. Not necessarily the butt floss girls. These are coastal beach girls. These are those ladies that you see down there just having a ball. You know, the Brooke Graham type of ladies that were having their me time. It's their time of life. This is a bucket list. Come to Follow the Flock. See Ray Boone. He's going to be at a bunch of our Follow the Flock pit stop parties. And this number one I promise you, he's going to be featuring that right at the top of the list. It's called Coastal Beach Girls, dedicated to the ladies of Follow the Flock 2023, on the way to Meeting of the Minds in Key West. Let's rock.
On the coast of Daytona, the girls make you wanna surf the beach just to catch their eye. And down in Miami, Chica's Tropicana, bittersweet as key lime pie. And over in Tampa Bay and Sandville, dance away trop music well into the night. Nothing more beautiful in this world than coastal beach girls. String bikini, tan skin, warm water, jump right in, blue, green, brown eyes, A1A, sunny skies, hair blowing, beach combing, SPF and copper toning down her back. Rub it in, nothing more beautiful in this world than coastal beach girls. Highway 38 of Panama City, there's bronze babes kissed by the sun. In Galveston Beach, there's Texas beauties just as cute as they come. And down to Padre Island, the girls are so darling, you'll never ever want to go home. Nothing more beautiful in this world than coastal beach girls. String bikini, tan skin, warm water, jump right in, blue, green, brown eyes, 38 sunny skies, hair blowing, beach combing, SPF and copper toning down her back. Rub it in, nothing more beautiful in this world than coastal beach girls. Coastal beach girls are pure American pride. They want to have fun in the sun, just as sure as a rising tide. On the coast of California, the girls will warm ya hearts with their sunny smiles. On the Jersey shore, girls sweet to the core, dancing conga line, single file. Down to Myrtle Beach and Tybee Island, Southern Belles with classy style. Nothing more beautiful in this world than coastal beach girls. String bikini, tan skin, warm water, jump right in, blue, green, brown eyes, oh so pretty, gets me high. Hair blowing, beach combing, SPF and copper toning down her back. Rub it in, nothing more beautiful in this world than coastal beach girls. Nothing more beautiful in this world than coastal beach girls. Oh, can't forget the beautiful coast of Hawaii. Now those girls are Lily Boy Ono. Yeah, did I miss any coastal beaches? Gotta love those beaches. Hey, bro, them surfing chicas, senoritas, fancy dancing mamacitas, Southern belles, all tannin seekers. Somebody call the police. Here you go, baby. You're gonna need some more lotion on that. I wanna live like that, with an ocean breeze, where the gulls sing out my name. Island music and tiki bars, where the seasons never change.
have been listening to the Radio A1A Trop 40 Countdown. The Trop 40 is the official A1A Productions countdown of the top 40 tropical Americana songs by independent singer-songwriters. The Trop 40 is sponsored by a carefully selected group of A1A Paradise experts. Please support our sponsors who keep tropical Americana music alive and live. Thank you to the listeners of Radio A1A and especially to the independent tropical music singer-songwriters for sharing their amazing songs featured in Radio A1A programming. Tune in next week for the exclusive Radio A1A Trop 40 Countdown. A1A.Productions videos and broadcasts are for educational and entertainment purposes only. Copyright disclaimer under Section 107 of the Copyright Act 1976. Allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, and research. Fair use is a use permitted by copyright statute that might otherwise be infringing. Non-profit, educational, or personal use tips the balance in the favor of fair use.